Okay, good morning everyone. So yesterday session we have discussed multi-arc, I think up to user creation we have discussed, right? And okay, so let's discuss again quickly. So since we change the usernames, we'll be going to change the username and as well as the company name which we take an example. Okay, fine. So starting from multi-arc, so as we discussed yesterday, so like multi-arc is a feature in Oracle. So with by using multi-arc, you can have n number of organizations, n number of operating units. Okay, and so it is mainly the securing purpose, securing the data. So for example, so you have operating in South India, and the South India people only access South India related. You also have North India operating in it, North India operating in it. Okay, so the North India people only access North India transactional data. Okay, historical data. They only access those respective regional. Okay, and this we can control by using this multi-arc structure and by having some responsibilities and by having some profile options. Okay, and there is a higher level people like where they want to have access for all the regions like directors, CEOs, right? Yes, though for them also we can create a responsibilities, okay, so that they can access all the regions like all the operating units data. Okay, fine. So how it is like it will give you one structure actually where is the business group and do we have a ledger legal entities and it will also have like operating in it, right? And under the operating in it, how many inventory organizations you have. So it will be having some structure. So yesterday we discussed this structure also business group like a head office and legal entity like have you taken a permission from your government authority and ledger. So which currency you are following and what is the chart of account? Okay, chart of account structure and what is the financial calendar you're following. All this will decide in ledger level. Okay, in operating unit level, so your sales unit, your purchasing units, okay, and payable, receivable, those kind of operations activities will be performed in operating unit level. And inventory organization level, it's more on storing the item like when you price a purchase order to your supplier, your supplier will send the item to you. So those items how you store based on how you store and where you keep in inventory only. Okay, and moving the item from one inventory to other inventory, moving the item from inventory to manufacturing area, and once you have demand and sending that item to your customer. Okay, so all this will happen from the inventory level. Okay, so whenever there is quantity on hand, so we have some for quantity, we have we have some pronunciation in Oracle. Okay, on hand, inventory on hand. Okay, on hand. So whenever you heard this kind of related quantity on hand material transaction, all this will be performed in inventory organization. So whenever you heard okay purchase order, sales order, okay, accounts payable invoice, accounts receivable invoice. So these things will be performed in operating unit level. Okay. Whenever you heard like general posting, GL posting, journal entries, and all right. So those you will see in ledger level. And this legal permissions like tax related. Like once a company is registered, then government will provide a GSTN number, right? With that GSTN number, the company will pay the taxes and everything. It's like it is a tracking for them. Okay. And the business group level, it's more on employees, organization, where in all places they have the organization, how many employees, what is their position, what is their job, what is their salary, okay, and payroll information, everything will be maintaining business group level. Okay, anyhow we have discussed in detail yesterday. I'll just take a few seconds and we'll discuss this. Okay, So in business group level, so we have modules involved. Okay, business group level, we have human resource, payroll, and finance models. In legal entity level and ledger level also, it will be finance models. Okay, and operating unit level, so purchasing, order management, accounts payable, accounts receivable, inventory level, all related like material transaction related models. Okay, inventory, manufacturing, WMS. Okay, yeah. Fine. We take an example of ABC India, just an example. This is just an example. So this company doesn't exist. Just we take an example of ABC India Private Limited, or you can take any with your name. Okay, with your name also you can take. Okay, SS India Private Limited, whatever it is. Okay, now so this company we assume that it is a manufacturing of laptops. Okay, it is a manufacturing of laptops, and they have the manufacturing plant in Bangalore, and head office also is in Bangalore. Okay, and purchasing sales units are there in South India and North India. Okay, purchasing and sales departments. The purchasing unit or departments or operations, everything same only. Okay, South India. And warehouse plants, they have four warehouse plants, which is in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Noida, and Delhi. Okay, fine. So these are the structure. And yesterday we discussed about the URLs. Okay, so URL, so uniform resource locator, HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol, secure. So okay, and these are all we knows. Okay, these are all we knows. And Oracle URLs will start with HTTPS. Okay, start with HTTPS, and you will see the company name here. Okay, company name and which instance it is. It is a live instance, if it is a backup, or it is a UAT, QA development instance. Okay, so this many instances will be there. So unmandatorily, they must and should have this live instance, and mandatorily at least one or two uh, backup instances will be there. So when I say backup, it's a copy of live instance. Either it can be a UAT, or either it can be a QA or test instance or dev instance. Anything. Okay, fine. Now, so now we have to go and create one user for implementing the application for ABC India Private Limited, right? So let's go and create a one user account. Let's go and log into the application. So now we are in system administrator, right? So now you go to the security user. So and one more thing, whenever a company taken a subscription of Oracle, right? The Oracle Corporation will provide you defaultly operations user. Okay, operations, and they will provide the password also. So from here onwards, each and every consultant will log into this, and they'll create the own user of them. For example, we are SCM. We will be creating SCM implementation user. If there is a finance, they'll be creating finance implementation user. Okay, if there is a CRM, so it's based on the module, they'll create their own user. Okay, now you have to go and check system administrator here. So it is very difficult because it is a operations response user. Okay, it will be having lot of responsibilities which required for any kind of business, those responsibilities here actually. Okay, so instead of using this responsibility, since it is having multiple, we will avoid this and will create our own. This is how it happens. Okay, system administrator. System administrator. So you will be having here, okay, system administrator. Just click any one, okay, any one function. So yesterday we discussed, right? These are all menus, okay. And if you go here, this is like, these are all like sub menus, and again you will be having sub menu on this, okay. If you double click or open, you will be having function, okay. You will be having a function. So the main menu will be there in the responsibility level for system administrator, and these are all submenus. And again, you will be having a submenu. Will have again a submenu. Okay. In the same way, n number of submenus you can have. Finally, it will end with function. So this is the function. Okay. This is the user creation form we discussed yesterday in detailedly. Okay. And we also discussed all about this menus and everything. Okay, so now let me go on create user ABC SCM implementation. So one time password, like first time you have to set some password, and whenever you log in right with this user, it will ask you to change the password. Now I'll go and add system administrator. And if you don't know exact name, or you are not aware of what exact responsibility, or you want to see the responsibilities which is start with system, or some keywords, right? Then we use this percentage. Okay, percentage. So percentage is the key parameter, so that the Oracle application will understand, yes, okay, he or her is looking to fetch the record for matching this such criteria. Okay, for example, now I just given says, now I'll give administrator, admin. So it will give all with this matching criteria. So whenever you search right in the list of value, or in the top level, right, if you use this percentage, it will understand, yes, you are looking to fetch the records, okay, by based on your search criteria, whatever you given here. Okay, whatever you given here, it is looking. And the last, it will be tor, right? See now, system administrator. If I remove this, it will give all. See, system administration, station it will give. Or if you just give tor, see, it will give like this, it will work. So all these are Oracle provided one. Okay, so this top level is we can assign to ABC SCM implementation user. Okay, so regarding this form we discussed yesterday, or the password description, status, a password expire, all of this we discussed, person, customer email, everything. Okay, fine. Now I have created my own user. Now log out from application and log in with your new user, ABC SCM implementation. So username is not a case sensitive, okay, but password is case sensitive. The username either you can give in a small or capital, anything is fine. Okay. So first time you have to change the password when you log in first time. So on this application diagnostics, okay, it will defaultly add when you have the system administrator. You don't need to add this responsibility manually. When you have this system administrator, right, it will be added automatically. So this diagnostics, right, will help you to debug the any issues, get the reports, okay, application about the application, uh, related to bugs or everything, right? It will help you to give those details. So for just an example, if you click this diagnostics, it will ask you to select the specific application and everything. So once you select, see, select application and everything, and once you select right, it will give a huge data. Okay, huge data. Fine. Let me go back. Go to the system administrator. So our next step is we have to go and create responsibilities. For creating a responsibilities, the navigation is system administrator, security, responsibility, define. Okay. To implement SEM models, right, we need to create 8 responsibilities. Okay. So whatever is showing here, these 8 responsibilities we have to go and create. Okay. So in business group level, we have seen, right, HRMS, general ledger, purchasing, sales, order management. Sales means order management and inventory. So to implement multi-arc, we need this HRMS and general ledger. Okay. To implement SCM models, we need all these models. All these models we need. Okay. Fine. So this multi-arc is a basic model actually for every, like if you are a finance consultant, they should have multi-arc. If you are a manufacturing, they should have multi-arc setup to be defined. Okay. It is like basic. How can I say? Up We all have up to 10th standard same subject, right? After that, it will go for any specific, right? So up to 10th, it is a basic for everyone. In the same way, this multi-arc is a basic for every consultant should aware that. Okay, fine. Now let's go and create the responsibilities which we listed here. This many responsibility. Okay, here. So let's have some discussion on this before creating a responsibility. Okay, this is the responsibility form, and each responsibility will have application, which application it is. Okay, either it is HRM, like HRMS, human resource, general ledger, purchasing, inventory, that kind of application I will specify. Okay, and responsibility key is something like in a queue name. So basing this responsibility key, we can query in backend. It is mainly backend purpose. Okay, I can say. And if you want to have any additional description you want to store, you can have description, and this is an optional. So wherever you see white, right, white color background, that is optional. Wherever you see yellow, that is mandatory. Okay, mandatory field. So without entering those field, you cannot save the form. Okay, fine. In available application, it is for Oracle application. All this Oracle application only, and also we also have web applications. We also have mobile applications. The responsibility which you have, you can even define for some web applications, and you can even define for mobile applications. Okay, so you can even define for mobile application. So when you say mobile application, so we have in a WMS side, warehouse management side. So you will be having some RF guns, like where they can just scan the some barcode, serial numbers, it and they'll do some hit buttons on this scanning gun. So then automatically the transaction will hit in the application, mobile application, and it will directly transfer to Oracle. Means the transaction will happen through the interfaces and all. Okay, so for those purpose is we do also define mobile application. Okay, fine. So now this is for a purely Oracle application. Fine. And data group. So this is data group, like data group. So basically you will be having standard and the application name. So based on this data group, the by using this responsibility, they can access those related application data. Okay, and this menu. So this is the main thing. So it will give the functionality, the behavior of this responsibility based on this menu only. So Oracle Corporation will provide a seeded menus. If you want, you can use those menus, or if business want to have a customized responsibility, right? So for example, when I say customized responsibility, so I don't want all these functions. I want only security function, security submenu, and user. I want again in security, I want again only user. I don't want all of this to be given access to any person. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to create a custom responsibility. So when you create a custom responsibility, you also have to create a custom menu. Okay. So we will be having this custom responsibility creation, custom menu and everything in our real-time concepts. Okay. So we'll discuss that. So for now, yes, we are going to create custom responsibility, but using a custom menu. Sorry, using a standard menu, like which is Oracle provided. Okay, Oracle Corporation provided. Fine. So next is request group. So this request group we have some concurrent process. Okay, concurrent programs and all. So by using these concurrent programs, either you can generate a report like transactional historical data report, or either you can perform some action in the application, right? So these reports, these programs, if you want to have some request group and want to have separate responsibility to be accessed, right? Then we should have this request group. So this request group will tell you what all the concurrent programs can be used. Okay, can be used. And this is common application wherever you see application, right? So this is a responsibility related application. Okay, fine. This menu exclusion, for example, you are defining a responsibility, and if you don't want to see this responsibility submenu, okay, in that case you can just give here exclude, right? Menu exclude you can give here, and that specific one will not appear in here. That's it. Okay, fine. So now let's go and create responsibility. So we should know menu name. So we have US HRMS Navigator. So when you don't know, right, then how you can get menu name? Simple, just press, what you can do, just go for find. If the find not works, just press F11 on your keyboard, F11. Okay. If sometimes F11 will not work, depend on laptop. Okay. You have to enable function F11. Let me just open again. Okay, F11, F11, and you type with percentage HRMS. Okay, HRMS, US Global HRMS. Okay, US percentage global, and just control on your keyboard, control F11, global US HRMS. There are many, this is a practice instance, right? That's why you see many responsibilities. But anyhow, you will be having this. This is the menu. Okay, US HRMS Navigator. This is the menu. Okay, this is the menu. Let me see. There will be a serial responsibility. Okay, global US, HRMS. Yeah. So global HRMS manager. Okay, fine. Anything you can take. You see here GLB, when you go for here, it is GLB HRMS navigator or US. GLB in the sense global, globally. Okay. Anything is fine. Just copy this and put the cursor here. Click on new and create with your own ABC HRMS responsibility. So it's a human resource responsibility key ABC HRMS RESP responsibility, and this is standard. Okay, standard application is just type starting word, starting characters, and just tab out. Okay, on your keyboard, tab out, and here you can give this global HRMS navigator. Okay, and here concurrent program. Go for list of value. For going to the list of value, right? You can either click these three dots or Control L. Just put the cursor here, Control L. So it will give list of value. Now you search with here human resource. Human resource. So these are all human resource. You can take any, not an issue. Okay. Let me see a seated one. HR reports. This one. Either you can select HR reports and process. Anything is fine. Okay. Anything is fine. You will get to know what purpose this one and everything. So in ongoing sessions. And what purpose we have this menu. Okay. Save it. Control S or click on save. Okay. So next is we have to go and create GL responsibility. Right. Fine. Just click on new. Either you just click on new or you can just close this and open again. Anything is fine. Click on new. Basic GL. Either you can give responsibility or general ledger manager or IT, anything is fine. It's a custom responsibility. It's depend on if you go company, right? They will be maintaining GL super user, okay, super user or supervisor or user, okay, and GL manager. Like that, they'll maintain the responsibilities. Okay, I'll just maintain our responsibility. So this is general ledger. General ledger. So ABC GL responsibility. So as we discussed yesterday, right? This will allow only capital letters. Okay. Means even if you try to enter, uh, small letters, right? It won't. It will always track with capital only and without space also. Okay. Without space. Right. Next is standard. So this is general ledger application. Wherever you see, right? Application, you select general ledger. And this will have a seated menu general ledger GL. You will be having GL. Okay. There are a lot of, you don't need to remember all these menus actually. Okay, if you want to know exact what is the standard menu, right, what you can do is, I'll just take this, clear it, and query the existing one, general ledger, and type with vision. If there is no records, right, it won't give. General ledger. Let me try with GL. You just down arrow, click on down arrow, it will give all thing. This is the one, GL super user. Super user. This is the standard menu, okay, which Oracle provided. Fine. Create a new general ledger, ABC, GL, RESP, standard general ledger, GL, super user. Okay, GL super user. This is the one. And here you select, you search with general ledger, the application name will come here. See, this will give all applications, but you need to search with specific general ledger application. And you can take wherever it is, GL concurrent program. Okay, fine. So we don't need to worry of general ledger responsibilities and all. We only concentrate purchasing related, sale, order management related, and inventory related. Okay, so fine. Two responsibilities I have created. And next go and create region specific purchasing and order management responsibilities. I'll create first purchasing responsibility ABC. But before going to query, just query the existing responsibility. You'll have purchasing this the one. Okay, this the one. GUI purchasing super user GUI. This is the one. Seated menu. Seated menu. ABC. Now we have to create these purchasing and order management region specific. Okay, I'll go for South India. South India purchasing responsibility. Purchasing ABC SI. Okay, standard purchasing, and this is okay, and select here purchasing all reports. So wherever you see like all reports, you go for all reports. If you see the all reports, you go for all reports. Means it will give all purchasing related reports if you use this responsibility. Okay, fine. So next is same only North India. ABC North India purchasing responsibility. purchasing, ABC, NI, purchasing, all reports, purchasing, save. Now, next, order management. Okay, order management. So for order management, it will be like ADS, something will be there, ADS menu. Okay, let's query this. Order management, vision operations, vision operations. So this is ADS. Okay, ADS OM super menu. APC SI OM. So you can the order management, the short name OM. You can either keep OM or you can type exact name order management responsibility. Okay, so order management APC SI OM. Okay, order management ADS OM supervisor, and here order management. Order entry is a submodule of order management. Okay, what you can do is you select this OM concurrent programs. Okay, OM concurrent programs. Next is ABC NI. Okay, yeah, order management ABC NI OM standard. Here it is OM concurrent. So if you know, just if you don't know, just type with the module name like order management. Order management. Okay, fine. So now we have